Hello everyone, welcome back for a Strategus video. Today I'm making a new version of a tutorial, so I deleted the previous video because I was told that the title and the way I was explaining could be confusing for newcomers. So I will just remake it, so if you watched the previous video, feel free to just skip one, as I will mainly say the main thing. So today we are describing the two-square rule, or also known as the three moves on the two squares. In some other video I call it the three-square rule because for me it's obvious what I mean. I refer to moving three times on the same two squares, but the real name of this rule is the two-square rule, or three moves on the same two square. Okay, what does it mean? Well, let's focus just on this situation here. We have a sergeant, number 4, and we have a minor, number 3. So of course the sergeant wants to capture our minor here. And we, as blue, don't want the minor to be captured, and we don't want to lose position, right? So let's say that the sergeant wants to move here, our minor will move likely here. And we can continue to go like this ad vitam aeternam, as we say, like forever. So when to stop this situation? Well, it is allowed to only go 3 times consecutively on the same two squares. So we did already 2, now the sergeant can go one more time, and now he can't go back. Indeed, we have a message appearing, cannot move there, two square rule violation. So red has then to do another move, so let's say this, right? So sooner or later it gets boring, and that's why yeah, this has to be stopped because it's a repetitive move. And you will see it also with multiple square rule, or that any repetitive pattern has to be stopped at a certain point. Now the question is, how can we counter this situation, or how to use this situation at our advantage? So my recommendation for this is to always play with the diagonal. As a reminder, no piece can move in diagonal. So when one piece is in diagonal of the other one, well, it is protected. So let's say you have your minor here, and there is a known sergeant here who has just moved. Okay, what is the best move here for the minor? Well, it is to move here, because when the sergeant comes, let's say another move is done, well, it is the sergeant making the first step as of the two square rule, right? So he makes one, we make one. He makes two, we make two. He makes three, we make three, and now he can't go into it anymore because it is 3 times on the same two squares. Now, let's suppose that instead we have our minor here, and he comes with the sergeant, but we don't want to be captured. So we move on the left. Oh, well, I can't do it right now. So, okay, let me clear it and put it again. Hopefully it works. No, I can't. Oh, that's gonna being annoying. Okay, let me do this. This. Okay, so we move 1, he moves 1. We move 2, he moves 2. We move 3, he moves 3, and now it's us who can't go it, because we were not in diagonal from the sergeant, and we started this chasing situation. So the repetitive pattern can happen only 3 times. So now, of course, we don't want our minor to be captured, so we are forced to move down. And again, we can try again. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. We can't go back because it would be the two square rule violation. So we go down, go down, go down, go down, and now we can stop this situation by using the more square rule at our advantage. I will just stop it there, and there is a next video to speak about it. So just pay attention that in the other video I don't want to re-upload it, that I speak about 3 square rule, but actually the true name is 2 square rule. So again, 2 square rule, or 3 moves on the same 2 square. It must be a fun fact that on some Stratego boxes back in the years, it was actually allowed to do this 5 times. But in a tournament where someone wants to get a draw and he plays every 4 seconds, he can get a lot of time for free and force a draw much more easily. So this was reduced, I believe, for that purpose, but I may be wrong about that. And already 3 times it's pretty much long, as you can get many time advantage just by playing extremely slow and abusing this rule. Of course, just to put it at our advantage, being in diagonal is the perfect situation. Now, so we have a miner here and a sergeant here, right? So now let's try to solve this quiz, right? So what is the situation? We know that there are 3 bombs left and a flag. Of course we don't know them because they don't move, but we can assume the flag to be here and surrounded by 3 bombs. As I said in a previous video, the tripod is a very common structure, and this is what blue decided to go for as well. Second thing to note is that red can't win, right? Because he has no more miner left, so he can't reach our flag. On the other hand, we as blue have 4 miners, so we can still win. Problem is that there are 3 medium pieces which are blocking the lanes, and okay, despite we have a colonel here, because of the 2 square rule, we can't capture any of these pieces, right? They are all in diagonal to our colonel. So how to do this? As soon as we will move a miner up, he will be captured, so it doesn't work. So I will show you the solution. It's how to play with the 2 square rule in our advantage. So let's just move this. What I will do is sacrifice a miner to pass to force my opponent not to be in diagonal of my colonel anymore, and then I can force to reach his flag. So how can I do this? I can move this. So of course my opponent could just play on the 2 square rule, but let's say he just moves this scout here. We move up, he moves the scout here. Now we can move our colonel like this. So he moves here, we move the miner, he moves this, we move the miner up. So he will take it, right, because otherwise the flag will be captured. But now, by doing so, we can move our colonel, and now he is starting the move, right, on the 2 squares. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. Actually, he can't do it anymore, right? That's actually the 3rd time because he captured the piece before. So it's a violation of the 2 square rule. He is forced to retreat, and again, and again, and again. So you can try here, but he can't stop, so he is forced at a certain point to stay in this position. And this allows us to simply come with a miner and go all the way along like this to capture the bomb. And there is nothing he can do against it. So just by positioning we can do a lot of things. Now I just wanted to make you realize that I always made the examples with the 2 pieces next to each other, but it also works far away, right? So let's say that we have let's say, I don't know, whatever piece, a major here and a captain here. It also, let's say a captain here, it also works at distance, right? Because it's 2, 2, 3, 3, and then the major can't go there. 2 square rule violation. Now there are some situations with people who are not paying attention, and sometimes a good player can really use it well. Let's imagine a situation here where you have a major and he wants to capture a captain, say, and we have, I don't know, a colonel here who would like to capture this major. Of course the major is not jumping, but at any time that okay, let's just put a scout here. At any time that the captain is going down, the major is going down, and we are willing to do this, right? So one option here is then to just put the captain and then we can escape. Our captain is safe and the major is saved from this colonel as it is in diagonal. That's just a typical scenario. What I want to see here is that if we go back at this situation, let's suppose there is a bomb here. A good thing to do for blue is move down, because now the colonel is straight on, right? He's on the straight line of the major. So now the major, if he wants to escape, he has to move up. He makes 1, we make 1, he makes 2, we make 2, he makes 3, we make 3, and now he's forced to retreat. Okay, because we have the 2 square root advantage. So that's almost everything. This is a rule you really need to master, because it will save you in many opportunities. It will help you to gain position. We will be discussing about positioning on later video. And of course it can allow you to capture some pieces if your opponent doesn't check the positioning. So always just remember from this video, you always need to be in diagonal of the piece you fear. Right, thank you very much for watching and see you soon for the next video.